Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to another daily video on USDJPY. So, looking at the charts right now, so we had this big daily candle closed strong bullish, and we still didn't get the sweep. Now we had the bears close this gap here, but still failed to take this previous day. Now what we see from the candle movements is we open the day, so this is a sweep zone for today. So we're opening the day and we're going straight down into this wick. So what I'm seeing, buyers step in here. So the buyers are going to want to step into here to break this high and break this high. So like I did mention yesterday, I still short, so I did enter short. I'll show you a bit later off of this resistance zone. So I'm in a short from there, and I have another short waiting here, which I haven't entered into yet. I might also enter another one there, and we're just trying to follow that small break of small trend that we are creating. I'd like to see this hold off this zone, because if this doesn't hold, then your next area that we see, so say we could see something like this to then break that and take this out and go to this level, and then from there see what's going to happen. But that's if this breaks. If this does not break, which I'm happy if it doesn't, I'd like to see another leg. Let's get this, another leg down to take this low, to come into this support zone, to bounce off, and then create your new. That's what I would like to see, and you could make it into this zone. Something to look for in this trade. I'm not trying to close this gap. I don't rely on these type of trades. I like to see what the candle shows me. So yesterday's candle and the day before showing me that we're still likely to break this high. When I say we're likely to break this high, you need, like, this is where this trend will stop. So if it goes down here and sweeps this, then whoever's trying to long in this zone will get stopped out. So a lot of the people are now just trying to push for this to get swept. And once the sweep happens, I'd be careful with the longs. That's all I'm going to say. It's just from following the pattern. It is still bullish. We are still in a bullish trend, so it is likely to keep going. But the odds, in my experience, are more short than they are long. So that's just something to look for. If you're trying to do some scalps off today, you mark the high and the low of previous day. That's your gap fill. So it is possible to come all the way down there for a gap fill. Sorry about that. Now, so that's your highs and lows of previous day. We're retracing into the buyer zone. So let's just see what we can see. So what do we see? See possible buyers stepping in here. So for my scalps, I'll look to try take a long there. And that's just a play off of previous day. So you'd look at something like this. So that's in the zone. So if you want, you can do a scale in. So once it gets there, you can then break it down to a lower time frame. There is a support that's right there. When I see things like this, they're gaps. No wick candles. So then that would be another zone that I would look for. I'd look for that. So let's just get rid of that. Let's just try break it down as best as we can. And this is a sweep zone. because this bearish candle was, in my opinion, pretty strong, that would be the perfect entry for this trade. So that's something that I'll look for today. But you can monitor, you can wait for the candles to show you something otherwise. So far, you've had this hourly candle just get swept, which is good. So it's taken that liquidity, it's coming back into a zone. It's just filled this little imbalance gap. But down here is where I would wait for any sort of retracement to take out previous high. And that's a gap fill down here. So that's just something what we're looking for right now. And if we measure out where these, so they're almost at their 100 zone. So there'll be a lot of profit taking at this 100. Let's see if there's anything else that we could see on a smaller time frame. You got that support that's just there. And I still expect this to get swept. So look, if you want your perfect entry, I'd go longs from down here. Anywhere from here is good long, but long just to take out previous days. Easy. That should pretty much show everything for now. Expect the 2 days to get swept. I see it getting swept before the low. It's only off of percentage wise, but see how we go. Happy trading.